Hey, good morning, guys. This is Vic from Forex Academy Group. Today we're going to be going over support and resistance. Now, this is my first video, so I'm going to go ahead and first introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Vic. I am from Forex Academy Group. I am currently a mentor. Have my own group, of course, where I currently teach, mentor several of my students on how to trade the Forex market. All right. Guys, there's a lot of information out there that needs to be put out. I'll be uploading several more videos. Let me know if you guys want or what type of videos you like to see, so you could get some basic knowledge on it. However, with my group, I actually go more in depth of things to know, especially on support and resistance. Guys, there's a lot of stuff out there, that a lot of traders don't put out. Support and resistance is like a good example. There's a lot more to support and resistance than just potential reversal zones. Okay, my group's already pretty good at that. They're pretty proficient at it. They know what they're looking for when they're going into the trade or exiting out of the trade. So, there's be careful where you're getting your education from. But hey, with that being said, let's go right to it. All right. So I think the first thing that we could go over was euro and the U.S. dollar. Guys, this is my demo account for privacy purposes. We're not going over my live account, okay? But you'll see the amount of success. I'll show you if we have some time later on the amount of success that we've actually had with our demo accounts. Why? Biggest mistake people do is they go straight into trading the live market with real money. Big mistake. Keep in mind, you need to have a good strategy that gives you at least a 70% success rate or above. Okay, otherwise you're just gambling. Okay, but like I said, so Euro USD is the number one currency that most traders actually trade. And of course, you've heard of the London session, New York session, and the Asian session. So therefore, Euro USD is really good for both London and New York session. All right. So since we're going to go ahead and talk about support and resistance, one of the first things that I do is I like to go to my monthly time frame. All right. I'll go ahead and first I want to get this in your head, guys. A support and resistance is not an actual price. Okay. Support and resistance is, think about it more of an actual zone. It's an area to where you are expecting something to happen, whether it's a potential reversal, consolidation, whatever the case may be, a breakout, right? That's the area where you want to keep a good eye on. All right, so for example, one of the things that I like to do is this is the, like I said, Euro USD monthly time frame, and I normally like to place rectangles, right? So my support and resistance, obviously, right there. All right, that anything inside this square, I can actually make it bigger. There you go. That's my support zone for that area. And of course, we'll go ahead and make some more. You want to plot the highest and lowest areas to where this currency has reached in the past several years. All right, like I said, this is the monthly time frame, so this will take some time. There you have it. Okay, and then of course you got this area right here where you see the market has reversed several times. Okay, which is that area right there. There you go. So normally what I like to do is I like to go to higher time frames, and then of course I will go ahead and start going down to lower time frames. Now with that, sometimes you will have to readjust because of the fact that as you go down to your lower time frames, they kind of tend to move sometimes, or you'll see candles bigger and stuff. So it'll take some readjustment. However, so guys, this is basically what you want to do. Go start on your higher time frames, start looking at the big picture, right? And then react based on the time frame that you go ahead and trade. So as you can clearly see here, there is a clear indication of reversal and the market started moving down. And at this point, ever since we had the your first red candle, which was not really that significant, but the market has gone down 397 pips. Okay, like I said, this is the area where you want to start looking for potential reversal zones or reversal candles. Right? We'll be going that over that in a different video, not today. Okay. So like I said, guys, right here, nice a double top, and then the market came and went down, and of course you have divergence. Okay, but like I said, that's completely different. So guys, there's, like I said earlier, there's more stuff to this support and resistance. These are clear areas where the market is constantly reversing. All right, these are the areas. If you miss the opportunity to get into a trade, don't worry about it, because at the end of the day, it's either going to come back to the zone or it's going to go to the next zone. I don't know if you guys ever heard of zone trading. All right, that's basically how you want to trade. All right, zone trading. Don't just gamble, put your money on the table, and basically lose money because you weren't patient enough to wait for the market to get to a zone and then wait for market reaction. All right. So once again, guys, obviously these are areas where you see the market is clearly reversing. Once again, here, there you go, 4 hour. Like I said, it's a zone. So once you start going down to lower time frames, you can start making these zones or these rectangles smaller, okay, and therefore get, there you go, get a little bit more of a close-up as far as where is this market actually reversing. Sometimes you'll, like I said, a lot of common reversal patterns we're talking about, like the head and shoulders, right? The double bottoms, double tops, the whammies, the mullahs. Those of you who read Naked Forex, you should know what I'm talking about. But again, there's a lot of stuff that traders are not putting out there. Okay, if you don't know how to trade support and resistance, or don't know how to spot support and resistance, it's going to be very difficult for you guys to be successful at trading. Okay, that's basically your bread and butter, guys. I don't really use any type of indicators with the exception of what you see in my charts right there, the Trader Dynamics Index. It's not really a leading indicator. We all know that indicators tend to lag, so I don't really use them to tell me when to get into a trade. I just they tell me certain things where there could be a potential trade for me, or potential setup for me to get into a trade. But again, market structure, right? So support and resistance has to do a lot with market structure. You see the market, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and it will continue to do that until until it reaches its next zone, right? Or resistance zone, support zone, whatever the case may be. So once the market does that, what happens? Market starts reversing. If there is a potential of a reversal, the market starts reversing, and what it does the opposite. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, etc. Okay, so once again, guys, this is Euro USD. You can use, remember, support and resistance, it's every single time frame. My recommendation is start on the higher time frames, then work your way down. All right, as you go down to the lower time frames, you might have more support and resistance. Remember, you have major reversal zones or major zones like support and resistance, and you have your minor ones. A lot of traders say don't pay too much attention to the minor ones, but believe it or not, sometimes they actually play a major role on a trade. Have you ever been in a trade and next thing you know the market comes and reverses on you? Hey, look to the left. Always look to the left. For those my students, they know what I'm talking about when it comes to looking to the left. Okay, it is very important for those minor, major zones. It doesn't matter whether they're minor. Eventually, they will play a major role and they will stop you out if you don't know what you're looking for before you go into a trade. Okay, so I just wanted to go over one more currency with you guys, and this is one of my favorite currency pairs, and it is the euro and the British pound. All right. So once again, guys, this is the monthly time frame. So at this time, what I'll do is I'll use just horizontal lines, and basically right here you have this reversal, this nice double bottom. You'll have you see how buyers are having a hard time coming back down and breaking the zone until they finally broke the zone. Again, you mark your highest point, and then of course you mark your lowest point. Like I said, remember, they are actual zones, they're not specific pricing. So that doesn't necessarily mean this market will go down to 0.69681 and you're going to automatically trade because you expect a reversal. No, that means, hey, keep an eye. Something might happen between here and whatever zone, right? So as you can see, the market came specifically to that price that I said, 0.69681, created a double bottom, right? And then of course the market started reversing, started going up. Market structure: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. The market seems to possibly have created a higher low. Where do you think this market is going, guys? Right here to the 97,981. Now remember, the market is always right. If you tend to take a trade and the market reverses on you, it's not the market's fault. You somehow missed an important support or resistance zone. Okay, stop trying to blame the market. It's, you just need to be careful. Like I said, looking left is very, very important. Once again, right here, guys, see the market bounces off this zone, right? The market will sometimes try to break the zone, but the wicks, it just means the market got there, it failed to break the zone, right? Market came to this zone, and as you can see, the market starts making its way down to the next zone, which is support. Market came up, failed, creating a lower high. Market came here, bounced, you see two green candles going up, and then the market breaks. And then here we are at our next support zone. So guys, like I said, this is typically known as zone trading. All right, you have to trade via support and resistance zones. If you don't, then go luck, okay? Because you're not going to have a really good success rate against the market. All right, like I said, guys, there's a lot of stuff that traders out there are not saying. They're not teaching you guys. Like I said, before you get into a trade, there's certain things you got to look for. Those who are part of my group, Forex Academy group, they know what to do. They know what to look for. What is, other than support and resistance, other than potential reversal zones, what are they looking for? They know this stuff. There's a lot of stuff, guys, out there. Support and resistance is extremely, extremely important. I've read hundreds of books. Hey, you can be pretty good at this. You can be, I'd say, 60% good at just reading charts, but there's more to it. The psychological aspect, the mental aspect of it. This works for long-term traders, short-term traders, those who trade the 1-hour chart. I trade the 1-hour chart right now, and I am expanding to the daily chart, but this works very well. You have got to have a lot of patience, guys, a lot of patience. So like I said, send me if you want to send me a message, guys, go ahead and do so. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you want any information as far as how to get into the our group, also send me a message. We have a Facebook homepage. Like I said, it's Forex Academy Group. We have a messenger as well, where we currently take trades on a daily basis. And basically, we're not like any other group, guys. We're not just that group that gives you signals. It's not about that. It's more about you guys getting the education and being properly mentored and showing you the right way of trading. All right. So guys, this is it. Like I said, if you have any more ideas of videos that you might want to see, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. Guys, have a great day.